EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14. And the Panther first down.
Ready, break.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Go once more with Brooks. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
22 meter.
At the 26-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
33. Yellow.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on,
Back to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
39-yard line.
After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Got it. Ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Go. Come on.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 70.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's out wide to Warren. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
A quick throw right side. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Warrior 70. Get it. Let go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He fires downfield for Pitts. And the Panthers are going to have it just past their 25.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A nice throw by the rookie from Nebraska. It results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
The carry here for Etienne. He's to the 10. And he's in. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his first touchdown this year.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
Boswell adds the extra point. Panthers move out on top, 14-0. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go.
On play action, Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
41-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And the rush, yes, oh, he'll go down, they got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the Panthers' 40.
They'll throw with Daniels. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Come on, set. 33. Yep, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
31-yard line.
Ready, break. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Tag. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A handoff, running left. This is Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Let's go now.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Go. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
19.
First and goal.
Now Daniels. Rolling right. He's going to touch. And he's in! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 now. Blue, 32. Cut.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Set, cut. 10 black. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Here's Lane. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards. 1st and 10.
Ready? Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Cardinal. Stop. Ready? Go.
A carry here for Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
Count to 60. Count to 60.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Throwing is Daniels. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will finally run him down. A big play for the Panthers. 39 yards.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A 39-yard gain.
Give it up to the middle to Brooks. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
10 cycles. Here we go. Set.
Leggett in motion.
32. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60. Here we go. Shot. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They run with Warren. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Washington. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders draw closer here. It's 21-14. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Frosty Merritt. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Tackle gain at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. Flush to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Let's go. Let's go. Viking 18.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Next. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it could lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Come on, 33. Yellow. 10.
They'll run it right here with Brooks. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Fight 60. Let's go now. Blue 32. Set.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Panthers go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Washington. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Commanders, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. A gain there of 21. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Come on. Set.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
To throw is Daniels. Flush to his right. There he goes again. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On play action, Daniels. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And he will score! Jabari Krusky-Merritt, touchdown, Washington. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. Down the right sideline. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 62 yards. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. The first, and he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2nd and goal.
Ready.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
50, green, 10.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he'll take it on in. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Panthers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? To return, it's McCaffrey. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air again is Daniels. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Lee, touchdown Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Horn now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go. Yellow, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Taking off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Pushed out to his left. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long.
Bryce Barringer in punt formation.
That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Cowboy 80. Go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And a run. Here's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, check that. Come on.
They'll run it right here with Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Go! Steady!
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And the Panthers, first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They
oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And set, ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
33, yellow. Set, cut.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson. and our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.